Benjamin Franklin, I believe, said something to the effect of, if I could have a government without a newspaper without a government, I would pick the newspaper. And the reason is, and of course he was talking about an independent, high-quality fourth estate that creates an information commons. Information commons or epistemic commons is an important concept that I think everybody needs to have, which is, when we think of the commons, we think about some shared aspect of the world that is both a resource that we have shared access to, but also some shared stewardship of. We don't have very good commons management today in lots of ways, and we can see tragedy of the commons type dynamics because of that. But we think of the air as an example of a commons, or the ocean, or whatever. Well, the information commons is what is the space of information out there about what is true that informs our capacity to make choices. And we can see that just like a smokestack billowing pollution into the air, most of what is being put into the information commons is pollution, right? It's a lot of noise and not true stuff, or stuff that is partially true with spin to advance some agentic interests. Because most interests, when they're communicating, are communicating to get people to believe something that is useful for them. And particularly the more powerful they are, they use that asymmetric power to both maintain and increase their asymmetric power. We can see that since COVID, like the markets crashed and then they've bounced back up, but employment hasn't correspondingly gone back up. Real production in the underlying market and real wealth of the people relative to their purchasing power hasn't gone up. A few billionaires' wealth has, radically gone up. So we see the both radical power asymmetry represented in finance, and the decoupling of the actual, economy and the market. So the information commons is the thing we're talking about here. And in some ways, I would say the information commons is more important than the other ones to pay attention to, because it's the basis of why any of us would make the choices we would that would determine how we affect the air or the ocean or war or anything else. And so I would say the quality of the information commons is requisite. And that is both like the quality of public education and the quality of media, news. And you can see in all the kind of founding documents for this country, those were both considered prerequisites for the ongoing protection of the republic. That there would be very high quality public education where everyone learned the civics necessary to really participate, and a independent high quality fourth estate so people could know what was going on currently so they could participate meaningfully and effectively. And we know that institutions decay for a number of reasons, and we've seen radical decay in the fourth estate and in public education and in kind of government writ large as a result. It's also important to understand that it's not just that democracies and republics require high quality information, even markets do. If you read Ayn Rand and other kind of laissez-faire market ideology, it talks about the need for accurate and symmetrical information for the rational actors to be able to make good choices in the market, right? The idea that a rational actor can see all of the information and make a good choice, and as a result, the best products and services at the best price are what get upregulated. Well, if I can't see all the things because there's way too many of them, and so then the algorithms that determine what I see end up affecting my choice. And if I'm not actually a rational actor doing really good sense making that has the info to compare what a better product or service is, whoever does better marketing that emotionally compels me ends up winning rather than better product and service. So the system starts to incent extraction over real production value. So all of our large systems of coordination, whether they're more state-like systems or market-like systems, require accurate and symmetrical information for people to make good choices.